All right, is this a makeup or a breakup for you? He made a statement on this flight that she thinks might be the reason to dump him. She was talking about this long haul flight that she was taking with her partner and his brothers. And for that flight, they were upgraded to business class. She was left alone in economy. Now, they're all traveling using staff travel benefits that were arranged by her boyfriend's mother, who works for an airline. So she kind of said, yeah, are you going to leave me all by myself? He's like, yeah, basically, peace. And nobody offered to swap seats, and they all headed off for the nicer part of the plane while she sat there by herself for a 14-hour flight. And the entire time, she's stewing. She's not very happy about it. So she confronted him about the incident, and that got into a big old fight, being like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, turn that down? Like, not be together? And to me, I think these are the things about relationships that send a massive statement. And I am with her, and I understand why she's so upset. Am I being butthurt and making a big deal out of nothing? Because I think she should dump him.
If it is your boyfriend, then yeah, he's showing you he picks fancy over companionship with you. And if you value together time, if you value him picking you first, this ain't your guy.
Yep.
When you said it's her partner, I thought you meant it was her business partner. It's her boyfriend?
Yeah, it's her boyfriend's mom that put it together. So, she hooks up her sons, and she's like, yeah, you guys going to be able to do that. So she upgrades them, and then the girlfriend's left back.
This was totally a move done by her not future mother-in-law to create division. Your mother and your boyfriend's mom does not like you.
Yeah, I think it's a slam dunk. I think the only way that you do this kind of separation thing is if I got the upgrade and I would tip the cap to, like, say, maybe my wife, my baby mama, whatever, and be like, you know what? No, I want you to have it. And I'll go on ahead and I'll sit back here and you get the perks.
If your boyfriend goes up to first class for a 14-hour flight and you don't see him or hear from him and he's just up there enjoying it, you have your answer right there. He doesn't put you first.
I wouldn't be surprised if I would break up in the tarmac before we even got to our vacation and be like, you know what? That's good.
Oh.
You go have fun. I'll go do my own thing.
I've already joined the Mile High Club with another man.
And his mom has put all this in motion because she wanted him to break up with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a break. Well. It's a breakup.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think there's much debate on that one. Now, what about this kind of friction with parents? And this often happens. This person loves their boyfriend. They said he's sweet, supportive, and honestly the best thing that's happened to me, but I hate his parents. They text me all the time and will not shut up about politics. They make jokes that you could deem as either racist, sexist, or outdated.
Oh.
And the worst part, they think I adore them, even though I ignore them and don't make any comment. And then they call me the daughter they never had. They love me. I can't stand them.
That sucks.
And I dread family dinners because it's the same thing except now live and in person. And now I'm starting to avoid my boyfriend just to dodge his family. So can you ever have a situation this bad where you don't want to see the parents enough that you would break up with the guy that you actually adore?
You absolutely could. Yeah, a family could totally make somebody run away from somebody. They could be a great person, but if they're not going to leave their family, and if they're always involved with people who you just cannot ever jive with, it's going to make your life miserable. That ain't living, my man. That is.
If you're dreading family dinners, it sounds like you guys live close.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough that you're having weekly family dinners.
Yep.
You just need to look at all this and figure out, is this the life you want? It sounds like they like you and they're nice to you. They're not mean to you. So that part makes it hard. But if they're making you uncomfortable all the time, this is going to be your life.
Well, I think your question was, can a family drive you away? A family can drive you away from somebody you are very much into.
Yeah, and I think what's unique about this, we often hear, like in the last story where the mom was passive-aggressively mean to the girlfriend, they're nice to her, they like her, they love her, they look at her as a daughter, but she just like, these people are...
They're cringe.
Yeah, I'm not down with how they're set.
Or they may not be good people. They may not be nice people. You just may not jive with that. And it sounds like the thing that really sucks is they're constantly in contact with you. They're calling, they're texting. They want to be in your life so bad. You're not going to escape that. Mm-hmm. So you're kind of in a prison.
Now, people are kind of leaning on it's not necessarily a breakup now, but you need to be honest with your boyfriend and let him understand how you feel about that. And that's the one thing he's got to manage his parents, and he's got to create that buffer and maybe let them know. Be like, hey, have you guys ever really thought about what you say and where your opinions are? That maybe you're a little bit off base. And
I would never actually try to confront them on it. I would instead just back away and realize this ain't the family for me. You would go say something to the parents?
No, he'd say something to the significant other.
Oh, to the boyfriend.
Yeah, the
Gotcha.
boyfriend saying this, not the girl.
I mean, you could try that first, but I mean, you're asking people to change their personality. It sounds like a personality thing.
Yeah.
And
so to stay in the relationship, you need a buffer if they're not going to change their ways or their understanding of it.
And if they can't make the adjustment and you see that they can't, you just got to ask yourself, do I always want to be upset in my life? Do I always? Because if somebody I did not like was always hitting me up and always calling, and it was a situation I really couldn't get out of.
They're making jokes that are racist or sexist, and now that's on your phone.
There are a lot. There are majority of people you're able to ignore, but there are some people in your life you just can't. You're not able to ignore within the structure of your family and how it's set up.
Yeah,
and you got to keep that in mind.
In-laws are hard to ignore when they love you and they consider you the daughter they never had.
Well, there's some families that are very, very tight knit, and they are involved in every aspect of someone's life, everything.
Yeah,
and if you can't jive with that, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start.
What?
I'm going to stop using the word jive. It's like the 11th time I've used it today. I ain't jiving with it.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.